Well, hello everyone. Today I'll be showing you a few tricks about Substance Painter that I've learned along the way. So the first one will be about scuff marks that you see like these here. The first step would be like to gather proper references with marks like these that you can see close up, and like things that very high resolution pictures, dirt and stuff here. So then you kind of like mark it here. Oh, give me a sec. Like mentally mark the stuff, memorize the stuff where these marks will go, like the most prominent ones, like this one, this one, this one, this one, and then try to hand paint them in Painter. So I'll put this away. I'll, for example, I'll just show it here. Like just give me a sec here. Alright, then yeah, add a fill there and then add a paint. Alright, then I'll go to projection mask, projections, and then I'll just choose an alpha, for an appropriate alpha for it. Like you see, like you have to find alphas with with marks like these that you can replicate inside Painter. So I'll move this away again. So I'm gonna search for those alphas here. I use an alpha pack which I downloaded from Gumroad. I'll give the links in the description, but for now I'll just search for it. And I'll advise you to take your time while searching for alphas, because these matters a lot. You have to find the appropriate alpha combination, crunch combinations, to get the proper realistic feeling here. I think wait, give me a second, let me find the one I used it. Probably this. I need more thicker lines. These are too thin here. I think this one. I'll keep that in mind. This one also works, I think. Maybe somewhat of this one too. For example, I'll just use this for now. Let's see what happens. So when I'll drag it to grayscale here, you see the grunge masks now shows on your projection mask here, which means you can now hand paint them inside Painter. So I'll try to like replicate as much as I can while doing this. So as you can see, I had a mark here. Wait, give me a sec. I'll just temporarily disable all the dirt layers so that a sec. See, it's a mess here. Screw it. Where's the content? Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Yeah, I'll just move that away here. So I'll hand paint them in. Yeah, as you can see, there was a mark here along this direction with this thickness. I'll just try to replicate as much as I can inside Painter. So I'll kind of like get a mark that looks close to that. I think this one works, and you have to get. I'll just try to. I'll even like try to replicate the direction that the mark is at. So as you can see here, it's in this way and this way. So I'm just gonna like try to hand paint them in. So, and then after that, make sure your opacity is at 100, or else you won't be able to paint them in. So I'll just I kind of like put the scar in, and now you'll see that now if I remove the projection mask, the preview, I also get these white lines around here. White areas around here. I don't want that. I only want the mask. The sharp lines. So for that, I will use levels, and then I'll try to increase the contrast a bit. Kind of like, wait, let me just keep this here for a sec. Kind of like this. and then see, and then I'll just try to adjust the albedo by modifying this, or even just modifying this here. I'll just like to use this one as it's easier to control. I think this works. So yeah, this is how I put other marks in, like these, and these two. Alright, now I think you might want to know how I did this area. It's the same process actually, like, you know, the small dirts, and same process. I just found an appropriate, I'll just, wait, let me move the, wait, just let's skip that, yeah. Add paint, then go to projection again, and yeah, again, so I'll try to find a grunge map that looks a lot like this, with similar direction, contrast, you know, everything else. As I said, try to spend as much time as you can while trying to find the right mask, I mean the right grunge map for this. Grunges are really important. If you mess those up, you might not get the result you're looking for. Wait. Let me have a close-up look again. So yeah, kind of like this. This shit's still recording. See, this one has slight. This one looks slightly like that, but the, you know, things are too long. This might work. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, this one looks, I think, good. Or even this. I think I'll go for this one, just for the tutorial. I won't be super accurate and stuff. Just try to find the closest one as soon as possible. So yeah, I'll just bring this shit in, and then I'll try to, you know, again, move things around, zoom things in a bit, even give me a, yeah, even like rotate things. Kind of like this, you see. I won't be super accurate, so I'm just doing this as quickly as I can. I won't be like super careful with the masks and stuff. I won't be too picky, which I mean, yeah. So alright, I've hand painted this mask in, and I got that scratch mark there. Now as you can see, I've got these white areas again, which I got from the grunge map while using the projection tool. So if I do a levels again, I will and change accordingly like this, I'll be affecting that mask too, which I don't want. Right, so how do I avoid this, you might ask? And you see, still getting affected no matter what I do. So for this, I will drag this one down, the most updated paint layer down. For now, I'll just remove the levels again. I'll move this one down. Alright, so, and I'll also like disable the levels the levels layer for this mask too, and yeah, and then I'll choose a levels again, and then try to find the appropriate position contrast for this. Alright, let's say I'm happy with this, but yeah, so now I'll re-enable that levels layer. See, it's back, but now give me a sec, something's wrong. Yeah, oh yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so I'll disable that layer for now, and then I'll choose an anchor point. Alright, so this is an anchor point. So I called, let's just keep the name like this, and then I'll re-enable that. I think I kind of messed up somewhere. Wait, I don't think I was really supposed to show that stuff in here. As I was saying, something, why can't I choose this here? Yeah, you just had to like mod this one a bit here. Yeah, like this, and just keep the contrast like this, and never mind what I said before. I think I'll show another example what I meant there while I was showing that, but yeah, as you can see, I got the masks and yeah, things like that here. See, kind of like that. And so yeah, I'll just stop it again. I'll continue where I left off before.